I was DM'd the time, but I forget said time. Yeah, like we tried the challenge once and it was like we could try it again. Today's stream is not sponsored. No, it is not. 1902. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get some new drip though. You know what we haven't done? We haven't gone 8-bit in a while. Can we go? Is it too late to go 8-bit? Next run. Keep OG. Ladies and gentlemen, we know no defeat. The only thing we know is guaranteeing a victory, but we can't guarantee victory in this drip. I'm not saying this is our least best drip, but I'm certainly not on 51 out of 105 unlocks. We're halfway home to beating PIECED Picante dead cells. I know we have some fresh. We have some fresh. We have some, look at the fresh. I don't know what we call that, but it's very fresh. Yo, what's up, Green D? We could go Nutcracker Ticity +1. How about a little Nutcracker, a little throwing knife, a little Sapphire, and a little prop bet? Will we get one of the bonuses equal 30, either 30 kills or 2-minute Marty? I'll tell you what, man. How about we get both? How about we get both, ladies and gentlemen? The mint drip. People G. Anyways, I'll tell you a couple things, man. This weekend. Wait, brand new streamer stuff isn't on.
Bear gifted a tier 1 sub to Danny Peach.
Where's our streamer stuff is not on? I'm sorry, we'll turn on the next one. Where's our streamer stuff? We'll do next one. If you see secret, say secret. This weekend, I went to I think it's K Kona only. I went to do they have Whole Foods in the EU, or is it only in NA? I went to this grocery store, Whole Foods, which is, I guess, did Amazon buy Whole Foods? Did Amazon buy? Anyways, I went there and I couldn't believe what I saw. I went to check out, and behind the checkout area, it was like one of the most impressive assembly lines I've ever seen. There were bagged groceries, all with the Prime logo on them, some being stored in refrigerators, some were being taken out the door. It was like controlled chaos, and I just had never seen that. It was pretty wild. And then, I mean, let's go tactics.
Let's go Rams. Happy for Matt Stafford.
But to top it all off, I mean, this is not an ad for Twitch Prime, but then when you check out, you got a discount if you had Prime. I don't necessarily like going to the grocery store, but that I felt like it was kind of new tech. And then this is not a weird flex. I'm just saying it is what it is. I went there for a couple reasons. One reason was to get oatmeal. And so I go to get some oatmeal, right? Just plain oatmeal. And there were legit 3, maybe 4 different types of oatmeal. There was quick oats, there was old-fashioned oats, there was steel cut oats, and I'm like, I don't know what any of this stuff is. I just want oatmeal. How does someone get oatmeal? So we're past 2-minute Marty. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna ask the next person that turns the corner, because I didn't know. I'm sitting there reading. I had the 2 side by side, and I'm like, it was the same ingredients. Everything was the same. And so This girl turns the corner. I'm like, hey, kind of like, hey, I'm sorry for bugging you. I'm like, hey, do you know the difference between old-fashioned and quick? No, the other one were called quick oats. And she's like, because this doesn't happen that much. She's like, hey, you were on Big Brother. And I was like, yeah, what about this oatmeal? No, I wasn't like that. But I was just like, yeah. I'm like, she's like, oh, you know, I like watching. I'm like, thanks. Do you know what the differences between these oatmeals are? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, the old-fashioned ones are bigger. And I said, okay, are those the kind I want? She's like, I don't know, is it? I'm like, I don't know, I just want normal oatmeal. And so I went with the bigger ones, which they worked out. Then she's like, can I have a picture? I'm like, yeah, but only if these are the ones I want. So I couldn't retract the picture. No, she was super nice though. Big Brother player asked me about oatmeal, not clickbait. That's very true. Only reason I say it, because it like that stuff doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. But to come full circle, next time I would buy the quick oats, and then instead of I bought the old-fashioned oats. Joe told her to use her Twitch Prime. No, it's just I understand the mechanics of that interaction, so I was just trying to be as friendly as possible. But also, you know, can you tell me about steel cut oats? No offense, if I saw you in person I wouldn't say anything, you'd keep walking. I wouldn't be offended unless you came in here and you'd be like, hey, I saw you in Whole Foods and I didn't say hello. And I'd be like, you just walk in Nobu with no shoes? Where are we going? Almost yourself outfit. We should restock. But see, the whole problem, the whole problem is, it's not a problem, but like, I don't know, groceries are just kind of fluid in our house. Like sometimes I'll get them, sometimes my wife will get them. But I'm like, hey, can we get some oatmeal? And she bought some, which I was grateful for, but I went to have it the next morning and there were like little dots, like pebbles. And I was like, are you kidding me? This isn't oatmeal. Like, they're like pebbles. And they're fine enough, but you know, it's kind of like if you're expecting a glass of water and you get a mouthful of milk, you're like, oh, wasn't what I thought. It's fine. They're fine, but just not, you know, I just never thought oatmeal could get that. I feel like oatmeal is like one of the most basic things you could ever ask for in life. Like, it's kind of like there's oatmeal and then there's nope meal, meaning that there's nothing other than oatmeal. But I didn't know the depth of oatmeal. It goes pretty deep, apparently. I'll tell you what. I don't know, you know, maybe it's just the time we live in, but you can make artists in anything, I guess. Overnight oatmeal is, I didn't know there's what's overnight oatmeal? We'll take green. What is overnight oats? You're telling me there's more than 3 different kinds of oatmeal? Steel cut, old fashioned, and quick oats. And now we have overnight. What is overnight? You put oatmeal in a jar with milk and yogurt and you let it simmer? Oh, speaking of letting it simmer. Bobby's outfit. Little Bobby with the Vogue. Ooh. Let it sit in the fridge overnight and it's good. What happens to the oats? Of course, Bobby had an outfit, dude. They're creamy. Have to give that a shot. I was gonna post my breakfast this morning, but it was kind of a hard flex. I mean, it's super hard flex. It was oatmeal, with some blueberries and banana. That's a hard flex, man. It's a hard, I mean, like I made it myself. It looked like it could be in homes and better homes and gardens. That's how much of a flex it was. But if someone's got a good overnight oatmeal recipe, hit me up. I'm down to explore the oat world, the world of oats. Also, I'd like to actually learn, or at least watch a documentary, 10 minutes, like Mr. Rogers style, on how oatmeal is made, like the process. Sorry about the world of oatcraft. I'm big into, and I don't know why. Just I'm big into like food that's like price per square pogs, meaning like the price per how good it is being very low. Like bananas. I think bananas, we've talked about this before. Bananas, like for what they cost. Let me just make it first grade. Like cheap good eats. You know, not because you can get cheap eats and they're not good, but like cheap eats that are good. Dude, you guys make me want to try some overnight oats now. Yeah, cost per flavor. Bang for your buck. There you go. That's as first grade as we can get it there. Sliced banana and porridge. I prefer not to call oatmeal porridge. You know, it's just, I feel like porridge is like Little House on Red Riding Hood stuff, which, as we know, oatmeal is extremely artisan. Well, I have no idea about it. I'm just learning now. Yeah, porridge sounds like something you feed henwen from the Black Cauldron. It's a British term for it. Yeah, if just tweet me if you got a good, give me like first grade overnight oats, and if you have a picture, bonus plus. I'd love to try your best sauce. Settle hodl. Yeah, I don't know. I've been like just re-examining. I mean, I don't want to hit you guys with too much personal data, but just re-examining what is being ingested, and I'm trying to just be a little bit more mindful, you know, just a little bit more mindful, so you can have a little bit more sauce in the tank, if you know what I'm saying. Oatmeal is definitely a US word. What do you mean? They don't say oatmeal in Brettstown? No? Wolf Trap plus. Actually, I don't think that I think eating salsa is I wouldn't say that's not being mindful, you know, if it's Firebrand's 3++. It's just tomatoes and onions, right? Like a good old bowl of porridge. See, like, here's my thing. Would you rather have a bowl of porridge or a bowl of oatmeal? P for porridge, O for oatmeal. If you had to pick one. Blood sword. They're the same oatmeal. Mr. Dialed us comes in with the oatmeal. I mean, we just sleep that. You never made homemade salsa? I did. It turned out to more like pico de gallo, but I posted on Instagram when I made it. My brother-in-law's wife came over. I'm like, hey, you want to try some of my salsa? It's the first time I made it. She's like, yeah, I'll try it. And like, I'm very like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Just tell me the truth. Like, do you like it or not? I see the secret. And so when she was eating, I was probably maybe like looking a little bit too intently at her. But I was looking at the reaction. She's like, She's like, this is good, but it's not really salsa. I said, what do you mean? She's like, I would consider it more of a pico. I'm like, I respect that. I respect the honesty. But she also told me too, she's like, hey, I would chop up the ingredients a little more next time. I'm like, keep OG. Like, I appreciate that so much more than someone saying, oh, this is so good. And in their mind, they're like, why are these onions the size of walnuts? You know, that's just me though. Sinew beets. Yeah, I like onion. Little. That's tough. We're green. I think we stay green, huh? Stay green. We're going green. What color is... Oh, that's survival. We do need a plus. That's pretty good. I think we got to buy it. Have to buy it. So TLDR, you made her taste... I'm not reading that. Can we get some didn't have to go in that direction.org.net? We have... I guess it doesn't matter. What would we do here? This is normally you're in the driver's seat for this. Red is more HP. Okay. See, the thing with doing this too is I don't know what path we're going. What path do we need here? Can we go to that top one? I don't know what bosses we need. Scroll bottom left. Oh, I got you. Thank you. We need sewers. TLDR, you made her taste your saw. Well, can we just call it what it is? Made her taste this. I didn't make her taste the salsa. I just asked if she would like to try it. What's the goal of this run? More unlocks. We should probably start stating our intention. That would be good. Gabi, thanks for the heads up on that one. Gabi, where do you think we should go on this one? At me so I can make sure I don't miss it. Never state. No. Ooh, you piece. Ooh.
First time sub, ready for some chunk paste picante.
Ryu, you're not a first time sub. Thank you for the 38 months. I appreciate it. Why would you say first time sub? Oh, were we close to our deal? We got hit there, huh? I wasn't even paying attention. How many hits did we have? Double cross Biomatic. 51. Yeah, I'll pay a little bit more attention. But I think we got we hit the 30. So I think we got 30, so we'll get it. Wait, can you unlock 2 doors in one run?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Yo, Mallow. Thanks for continuing the gift sub from TJ Mad 112. Hope it maybe gives him a shot at a cosmic brownie.
Ooh.
Oh, it's 30 only for the first biome. We want to go sewers, right?
Let's go.
First time, long time. So I do have to say this about you, Peace. I did receive a message from a community member. Well, that doesn't matter. It's colorless, right? We have to take that. Colorless mana. Have to take it. So I did receive it's my reaction, like at first I giggled, but then I'm like, all right, probably shouldn't giggle about that. I got a Discord message saying, hey, Dan, I allow my son to watch your show, but he started saying you piece to his teachers at school. So I don't know if I can let him watch anymore. At first I laughed. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed. You know, but also I get it. I get it. You know, I get it. But also I was gonna, if I was the teacher, I would just say, you piece of what? And then I would imagine the kid would say, I don't know. It's just you piece. And then the kid doesn't get in trouble, but I understand. So I'm not saying I'm not gonna not say you piece. I'll probably just tone it down a little bit. But anyways, let's get out of here. So I do hear you. I do hear you. We could clean this up or just go. Where are we going here? Ooh. I think it's a one run here. No, I know it could be much worse. I'm not gonna. I laughed when I read it.
Subscriber
equals.
Yo, Ivy Collega, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate the support. If I missed your sub, let me know because I don't have my sub window open because we've been rebooting 8,000 times. Where are we going? By the way, we are currently. We can go prison, ramparts, or sewers. Does it matter? I think the kid was 9. Try going towards cavern. So to go cavern, we have to go sewers. Why do we want to go cavern? Prison for an extra curse chest. So how do we get there? Whatever this is, Sabalba's house? Oh, we haven't seen a boss at cavern. Okay, let's go cavern. So to go cavern, we'll go ancient sewers. We can go ramparts to do it. No, and that's my thing is no judgment on the parent. You know, that's one thing I'll never, whatever.
Cool.
Dang dance.
You know, parent however you want. So I'm not going to judge that. I just appreciate the comment and the heads up. Not from ramparts. So if we want to go just a little bit DAE, little bit. What is that? That boss means there's a boss there. It doesn't mean we've beaten it. Sewer or morass? So confused. This is toxic sewers. We can't get to morass from toxic sewers based on these lines. So we'll go ancient sewers. I mean, it makes sense when you look at it, but sometimes conflicting intel from chat makes it just a little bit confusing. But hey, look, each their own.
Let's go.
Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD.
Mr. B, I had that fully out of my frontal cortex until you just did that. The doors show you the access, show the lines. All right, let's unlock restock, and then we're gonna pick out some new drip. I thought we unlocked this already. Oh no, are we in the wrong save file? Didn't we unlock this? Didn't we unlock this? We never unlocked that? Okay.
Let's go.
42-month holy BRRRSH.
Yo, Slacking, thanks for the 42 months. I appreciate it. Let's get some plus plus on the map here. Or plus 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 plus.
Well, hello, buddy.
All right, so we are in the green. It doesn't matter. Green doesn't matter. Just because we're green doesn't mean we have to go green. Wrong save? Zane, that's wrong save. I felt like we unlocked that outfit. You got the Piccolo outfit? Great question. I don't know. Dude, look at our drip now. What do we... This looks like one of the Spider-Man outfits in the PlayStation 5 game. How does he know about Spider-Man? Well, I had to play it for Game Tune. To me, that was the best part of the game. At this level now, okay, now we know it's... Now, okay, we got Mushroom Boys. Go hitless on a boss. We're trying. This outfit looks like it's sponsored by Razer. Hey, exclamation point Razer in chat for the best chair and peripherals in the game. Eat that. If you hitless the concierge, you get the gold drip. Is that an unlock? Is gold drip an unlock or just an outfit? Not just an outfit, but it's an unlock. Oh, we got to do that on the next run then. We'll go Twitch integration. Gold. Tactics survival. Como se dice?
Absolute trash.
Let's go north of the wall here. Go for an 8-bit. I got you. Just remind. So we got two things to do. We got to turn on Twitch mode and also not do that. Or that, or that. Avoiding all of that would be much, much, much more advantageous, but that's okay. Sometimes we just gotta dial, man. I feel like when we're talking about oats, we play better. You know? But I don't know anything more about oats. Powerful grenade. That's a tough one, man. Ice is pretty good. 100% damage to burning oil. I feel like ice buys us time, though. It's definitely better. You take it over. It's Gib grenade. It's better than wolf trap. That's tough. You don't need trap and ice. You know, oats really lower your cholesterol. I didn't know that. I just know they taste good. What are we saying? They're good pound for pound. What do we say? Pound for pound, they're good eats. Where the heck do we go? It's the smallest level in Dead Cells. Top left. Oh. Thought we had to unlock something. This level is huge. I got you. Okay, we're good.
Perhaps next Picante should be farming some 2022. The oat chat can flow.
Should be farming some 2022. Farming sim. DG Money 9. That was my poker handle when I played online poker for like one half a semester in college. Is that where you got your name from? Farming sim. Dude, we're pumping green. We have to pump green. Little bit of red. I don't know. What do you think? A little bit of green, little bit of red. Green. Believe in the green tech. Dude, our cooldown for the ice grenade is very high. How do we get that down? Mutations is the only way. Okay. For this real piece of peace. Dude, this is a tough level, huh? No, Dan, you just gotta play a little better. That's fair. Okay, so we did a full circle. There's a mushroom boy just trying to make it. I feel like we should sippy. All right, I think this is a level that just makes you check yourself a little bit. The heck? How do we get through there? There's a platform in the middle. Okay, we'll peep that. Oh, I didn't see that. I thought it was just background noise.
This is a huge day for me. 100 months of entertainment. My life has changed vastly since joining this community.
If I
but the
gave
one
you
thing
these
that has stayed the
statistics
same is the
in this-
support from everyone and your dedication to entertainment. Can't wait for the next 100.
100.
Holy burst! He closed his fist.
Maddie can. 100 months. That's, I mean, just think about sitting there and counting up to 100. 1, 2. And every one of those is a month in Toronto. Yo, thank you for the long-term support. I appreciate it. That's a long time. That's you, Pete. Pico de Gallo. Thanks for the support. All right, settle huddle. Yeah, we're not dialed. We're not dialed. Settle huddle, subtle huddle. Use the sword over ground and pound. I'm with you. We're very momentum based in this game. Meaning that whatever we keep hitting, we just keep hitting. You know? So whatever we're hitting is just hitting. Like that. No, we're still gonna say you peace. I just have to be diligent and like like that. that was a piece. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Dial levels are critically low. Let's pump them. I think in every Dead Cells run, there's one level where we're undialed. This is the first one for us. There we go. Too much pounding. Not enough slashing. I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Golden Pogulate, we'll take it. We really got a dial here. Let's pop one. What's the little brother stuff for? Hey, you look like that guy from Big Brother. What guy? Why are we ground pounding everything? Take a sip of the Red Bull. I don't know. It's like we're... Gotta at least peep it. Well, thank you. Green leaves. We're in this. I much prefer playing this with Twitch integration though. I do have to say that. We have way too much power in this run. Way too much power. We can't be trusted with this much power. That's kind of nice though. Yo, what's up, Ez? Ted, Settle Huddle. Once again, more ground pounding for your pleasure. Yeah. Okay, we're only thing that's I would say is not our kind of item is our firebrands. Everything else is our kind of item. Isn't this the boss where we want to be a ranged Marty? You're asking me a question, like, I don't even know all the Isaac bosses, and we fought them all 8,000 times. I have no idea what boss this is about to be. Is this Third Eye Blind boss? What boss is this? Pure Needle. Can attack while moving upward, 15% damage. I mean, it's one half dozen, one in another. Just keep it. I mean, it does a little bit more base D. Balance Blade is easier to crit. Attacking downward allows you to bounce on your enemies. You could try it. Seems a little bit stronger, huh? Sometimes you just gotta change what's in the Pico de Gallo. Balance Blade is bad. Look at that. We're one tap Marty. Okay, let's keep moving here. Yeah, it's way better, but on paper it didn't seem way better.
Let's go.
Regim 11, thanks for the 27 months. Appreciate it. I was making sure I was saying your name properly. It's slower. This game isn't played on paper. I'm not versed in shield usage right now. I think we buy the monies and maybe electrocute, selling monies. Definitely sells. Parry when you see the exclamation part. I'm familiar with the mechanics, just not well versed in the play. I think we go down here. Was that a crit? YouTube Marty? YouTube Marty. Came to get ahead of Dead Cells content. Yo, EFTS, welcome. Can we get a first time Marty Hey guys wave at EFTS? Appreciate the support. Thanks for being a VOD Marty. Needle crits on down hits. I got you. Reroll the shop. I think we got some stuff to plus, don't we?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
BYOG.
The Green D gifted a tier 1 sub to Efts1.
Bring
They
your
have
own
given
guts.
53 gift subs in the channel.
Green D, thanks for welcoming in our new Marty of the day. Appreciate the support. Thanks for the gift. All right. We have 1 key left. I don't think it matters, right? Reroll is free. Oh, I didn't know that. Reroll is free? Let's go peep it. Free D6? The heck's the shop at? There we go. It makes the items more expensive. Roll me. Can you keep... Ooh! We have to. Have to. We're not really using firebrands. We have to do it, and then we can swap out... We'll swap out the nade. You know what that is?
Look at that elite ball placement. That's elite ball. That's elite ball placement.
Now I get why reroll is good. Or restock. All right, let's go burn our last key. And get out of here. Thoughts on the Bengals in the Super Bowl? I think it's going to be a fun Super Bowl because we have 2 people that are 2 teams that hasn't won one in a very long time. Well, Dan, the Rams did with Kurt Warner back in 2001. Okay, I know you like reading NFL stats. Okay. All right, what are we gonna load here? Definitely almost yourself. Got new drip for the next run. Never stop being yourself. That's great advice. Where do we want to pump the next one? Backpack. Specialist showroom. Recycling. Showroom looks kind of nice. Backpack. Yeah. Reforge me. So close.
Well, hello, buddy.
All right, let's see what we got here. Showroom has a golden outfit. Combo. Schematics. Those aren't very good. It's not very good because we don't have a lot of red. So these things scale with red, right? They do, but still useful. I got you. Let's go. Does not scale. Let's go necromancy just to give us a little extra sauce. Scheme is not good if you don't go red. I got you. Necro's been nerfed over the years. Okay, we have third eye blind. Good thing we got freezies. Doing some heavy D right there. Heavy D, pleasies. This is where we struggle a little bit here. Bad D are like bananas. They come in bunches. That'll huddle. It's the red Marty. Settle huddle. Oh, we should be down striking, huh? That's pretty good. Here we go. Here we go. Four more. Roast them. Nicely done. Couple more. Here you piece. Nice. Finish them. Dude, this is a good. We got up down. We have up down and a mouthful of that. They do a great job rewarding you with dopamine hits for sure. What is that? Gastronomy. Nice, great. Grenade 5. Take it. This mutation is very good in almost all runs. What is this mutation? Let's peep the direction we're going. Gastronomy. Oh. So we could go... We're currently graveyard. So we go graveyard, cavern, then new room. Okay. Nicely done. Let's go prop bet. Will we survive the next floor? Will we survive this level? If I were a betting man.
If I were a betting man, I would bet this game with both fists. I would bet a lot of money.
Of course you'll survive. I mean, Bert 558, you may be a little new around here. You'd be surprised at what happens. All right, here we go. I give this to you an 8 out of 10. I would come back to it. I'd come back to it. Here we go. Little huddle. What's 10 big ones? Maybe we're one short of a triple double. Take death cert. We may. I'm excited for the Wednesday Isaac challenge. We may move it to tomorrow. We'll have to see. I was talking with the team BTS yesterday behind the scenes, and I'm like, right now in Isaac, I still like Isaac, but we need a challenge. Like the one-offs for me, I think they were kind of fun, but we need something to push the needle. You know, we need a challenge. Streaking could be a challenge. I like to kind of do new stuff though, but I'm not opposed to seeing if we can get a 10 streak. Jeez, oh Pete's. Streaking is sleeping. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just got to be in a new, different context, you know? Freeze them. When does the pace need to be completed by? We haven't defined that yet.
Isaac Racing Plus?
I have no idea what Isaac Racing Plus is, but we are taking on an Isaac challenge either Tuesday or Wednesday. I gotta see. We gotta decide, but we're going after a world record. I think we can actually get it. Copium. Pace by March. I don't know, man. Here's a challenge. I played Isaac since day one. You've never won one time.
Are you kidding me?
Like, have you never beat Mom once? I'm waiting for the meme in that. Yo, Realms, good to see you back. Thanks for the 27 months.
Ooh.
Good to be back.
Is Gizo Pete a Michigan thing? Maybe from like Michigan in the 1970s. I don't know how that came out, but it did. Networking. Very important in any job to network. But one of the keys to networking is to do it authentically. Don't just network so you can get a better job. Network because you can help other people as well. No one likes a networking Nicholas. We're going all in on green. No, I mean, I'm not here to give financial advice, but it's very true. Like back in the days of cons and stuff, like at like PAX and stuff, you know, you meet people and then you meet people like, oh, this person's pretty cool, and then you meet someone and they're like, they're just after something. One of my favorite like, I guess applicable stories to that is was the first PAX I went to. There's a little plate on the ground. Ooh, one of the first PAX I went to. This individual came up to me, was like, hey, I just want to introduce myself. My name is yada yada yada. You know, just wanted to come say hello. I'm like, oh, seems like a nice individual. Homo Sadise, what was their name? Wolves at my door. That was it. Just like, oh, can I stream with you? Do you want to do? I didn't know you. You just came to say hello. 10 years. To this day, he's the only streamer that's been to my house. You know? Just because he was just wanted to say hello. There was no like ulterior Martys, you know? No, Ryan's invited, but he was. I could probably safely say, outside of my individual funeral, which that may even be a debate, I couldn't see Ryan coming to Michigan for any reason whatsoever. And I'm sure he would say, what am I gonna go to Michigan for? There's nothing. What am I gonna do? Go look at some cars? You know? Insert witty tagline. If I wanted to see a bad football team, I'd just watch them on TV. Yeah, I've met Ryan Gary. That's all right. Settle huddle. We need to refocus just a tiny bit. please. Thanks for the 5 cents. You're not wrong. I mean, I don't want to rehash old stories, but man, that whole thing could have went awry really quickly. Could have went awry very, very quickly. First time I met Northern Lion, this story's been told to death 100 times. But for people I've never heard it. I met him and I'm like, hey, I really enjoyed your, hey, here's how to YouTube better video. And he was, oh, thanks for the 5 cents. I guess he's lucky or I'm lucky. We're both lucky. I'm gonna let it slide, Marty. You know? That's not bad. Do I think the winter storm at the end will disrupt the stream? I don't think so. Not unless our internet goes down. Yeah, Mathis is like the Mathis has some vision, man. He has some chord awareness. Mathis is the one that set it all up. I think I asked him like years later, I'm like, why did you do that? And I think he just said he thought that we would all work well together. 9 years later, Mathis has some ocular abilities. I knew Ryan needed 5 cents. Pleasies. Roll me. We could pick this up now because we don't need freeze grenade. Is it worth that much though? Roll it to try to get a plus. Gib on the right. 175D to a frozen target. I wonder if we take this. Goodbye, my friend. Freeze blast and Gib is Pog. I'm with you. It's like 5,000 D. We're in this, man. There's a little item here, isn't there? Bruh. That's where we want to be, right? Let's see. I feel like we should finish. I feel like we're leaving a scroll on the ground. Anyone else's stream lagging a bit? I certainly hope not. Is it Y in chat if your stream's lagging, N in chat if no? Holy Gib grenade. Icarus fights Medusa's angels. There's got to be a secret down here, no? 96% stream is good. I think we're out of here. We don't care about that chest. Our work here is done. Does that meet our SLO? What's SLO? We're going to Cavernicity. What's SLO mean? Search engine optimization. All right, we're gonna go Cavern. Let's go Cavern. Service level obligation, is that like a Q&A job thing? Streamer Medusa had snakes not angels. Crimson Tier X, can you do me a favor? Can you go to Google and type in Icarus fights Medusa's angels and just tell me what you find? Um, 66 sell Marty. No, I'm serious. I just want to see what you see. Need to dial in for Cavern, very hard level. I got you. Little plus plus, little plus plus plus. Okay, now let's see about re-rolling here. I could re-roll that. Could re-roll that. What do we want to re-roll here? I don't think we've ever beat Caverns. Don't waste your money. I just took the freeze damage off the grenade.
Bruh.
I thought giving it a plus plus, I didn't think that would re-roll it. Rip Caverns run. Prop bet, will we survive Caverns? Give me 1 sec here, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. 1/2 quarter second. Rinny X, you're gonna have to edit this out.
Every single month, 5 million Twitch Prime subscriptions go unused. 5 million blue crowns crying out for your help. Hi, my name is M. Freeman. Will you use your Twitch Prime today? Do your part, don't delay. And keep that blue crown on your head, right where it belongs.
No, we didn't die. We don't die. We're going into Caverns. We just had to, I had to refocus. That was my hob alarm was going off. What's up, Krabs Dad? My hob alarm was going off, so we had to refocus. What's the prop bet on this one? Are we good? Who's my Morgan Freeman guy? What makes you think we don't actually know Morgan Freeman?
Can we get some dang pot in the chat, please?
All right, Brett. Survive the cavern, says Brett. Brett, are you playing Tarkov right now? These guys are frost immune, huh? Frost immune? Let me just learn that. These guys are frost immune. Immune? They have to be immune. Do we have a codex? Where's the codex? This happened the last time you died. Codex is in the main menu. Looks like we got some tricks up our sleeve this time, big boys. Give him the fur, give him the suit. BYOG, bring your own guts. We'll do just that. Those guys are tough. That's our #1 enemy right now. Be careful of Big Bird. I got you. BYOG. We have never beaten the Caverns, but that changes today. I hear you plucking the acoustic guitar in the background. Oh, you're talking about Twitter birds. Here we go. Here we go. We don't lose in these shoes. This is their best drip right now in the game. Best triple entendre orchestral move. Holy God. Sire, I noticed that you don't take any frozen D. Ooh. Damage from behind. Got you. You absolute piece. Ooh. I don't know what Twitter's all about here. We're about to figure it out. Mini super shredder. Okay, it's time to dial, chat. We need some D space, I space, A space. I'll spam in the chat. Oh, thank you. Upswings, downswings. I'm with you. Ooh, yeah. That's good. You can only do that with this item, right? Only with the nail. That's great intel. Whoever said it, VIP. Only with the nail. Nail Picante. You saw that item. I saw it. First time we haven't got dinged by one. Okay, that's bait. I don't know what that is. What is that? No, that ball thing. We took the bait. We saw shiny and took shiny. Sniper Marty, you're next.
Cool.
Good luck with the Elite Four in Pokemon Down. I'm sure Newslot won't get muted today, right? Dangheart.
Listen to the trumpets. Yo, Bestro, thanks for the 19 months and the trumpet introduction. You hear those trumpets hit, man? Get this out of here.
Absolute trash.
We should probably sippy, huh? Let's sippy or hodl. So trumpetous. First day of working with 3 screens, loving it so far. I noticed a big jump in 1 to 2. What do you got on your 3rd screen, Marty? Piece of piece, you piece of piece. World clocks. Spotify. Get yeeted. I read something, I don't know the percentages, but I'll just make them up. Like, you get 80% more done with 2 monitors, but like, if you add a 3rd, you get like 17% more done. Estes Flat. This is an Estes Flask reminder. I'm holding out to see if we can get some BYOG. Bring your own guts. Clip that. Send it to the bank, and get dividends that pay for a lifetime. All right. I hit the NAF button on that one. Ooh, you pieced me. He pieced me. He pieced us. We got him though, huh? We got double pieced. All right. Now we have to sip one. Yeah, so like the production increase from 1 to 2 was 80%. The production increase from 2 to 3 is like 17% on top of that. Work AWS in the second monitor. You're on the first one. Hey, can we get some ones in the chat if we're first monitor Marty's? Twos in the chat if you're second monitor Sally's. I'm just happy that we're a 1, 2, or 3 to hit you with it. We froze them. I'm just happy you're here. You could be on a black and white CRT. Tonic 9. Peepo G. Ice grenade 19. You can just keep rolling all day. Check for 9 nade. How about 9 plus plus? 5 rerolls per run or per room? They become more and more expansive or expensive? Per room? That's pretty good. See me? Squeeze me. Plus me. I mean, this is just a toss-up, right? What is this? What is this? This is a half dozen in one, 7 in another. Red. Do you have a fave melee weapon so far? I like a lot of them. Max, sir. Can you have a max number of... What are those? Are those things called cells? What's your green deals called? The serve stuff. What's that called? You say sanitarium or sanitation? Yeah, I don't really unlock weapons. We're kind of a use what we got Marty, you know? Dude, that's good, man. You can stun lock them. Here comes the trumpets. Turn it up. Sorry, Rennie X, the editor. I wish I had a good Rennie impersonation, but I don't. All right, here we go. Elite trumpet ball play. Is Fury here? What key are those trumpets in? Wink if they're in D minor. If they're not in D minor, it's something else. Played trumpet for 10 years. Is Turn It Up still on the soundboard? It's probably buried like 10 layers deep, but it's there somewhere. Is it D minor? C minor. Is Shia LaBeouf still in movies? You piece of peace. The funniest thing I've ever heard him say, you got to see the movie Battle of Shaker Heights. It's really good. It's like his first movie he's in. It's really good. Settle and hodl. He calls someone by their... He inverts the person's name. I think the person's name is Minor Weber, and he calls them Weber Minor. And it's literally the hardest I've laughed in a Shia LaBeouf movie. Exclamation point. You! Exclamation point current events. Survive health really helping. I'm with you. right, here we go. We're good. We're good. Secret, 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 secret. Here comes the Acoustica. First the Acoustica. Then... No secret down here, you piece? First Acoustica, then paves the way for the trumpets. Nothing is more Minkus than the Saturday stream. What was Minkus about the Saturday stream? No, you weren't Shiny Aggro. You weren't current events. Someone else was. Like, we're just talking about a movie he did as a 13-year-old kid. Just take it easy, all right? No, Battle of Shaker Heights. He's probably like 12 years old. People are dropping current events. I'm like, bro, I don't care. He's 12 years old. I'm talking about a 12-year-old movie. Settle Hoddle. Jeez, man. Legendary is best to level up only 2 colors. I got you. All right, let's move the needle, ladies and gentlemen. One sec here. I'll tell you what, we have the best mods in the game, and I'm so glad we have the current events. Exclamation point current events. So that, like, it just gives like a guideline of how to enjoy a show, you know? I'm so, you guys, and I know, I would assume that a lot of the community regulars are equally as grateful for the mods, but man, they do a heck of a job. All right, Settle Hoddle. Is this a new area? Guardian's Haven. Hold on. That is what you call in the business
that is new tech.
Now, the question is, do we go or do we go get the scroll? You already know where we're going. Yeah, I'm with you, Nez. Nelazoma, I'm with you. All right. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Take one of those, call me in the morning. Take one of those, call me in the evening. Here comes trumpets, trumpet time. Trumpet time. Nice try, you piece. Go back to Mega Man. Did I just say you piece? Yo, you don't even know when you say it anymore, man. I don't even... All right. Oh, that's working now, huh? Where's the scroll at? Where'd that scroll go? That's not a scroll. Where did the scroll go? Was it Jabate? Oh, we picked it up. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. We're out. We're out. That's enough. All right. No, I'm not canceling it. I'm not canceling anything. Just toning. Just toning. Just Tony Danza. All right. Jeez. All right, we're good. We made it. What was that? That's got to be a good prop bet. That's got to be good prop beticity. Ooh, backpack.
I'm really feeling it.
I think we're due for a new item now. I mean, a new, by item I mean new outfit. Carry an Carry another item now. Leap in the air and violently land back on the ground. No spoilies, please. That's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna dance with who we're dancing
Thanks for everything.
with. Yo, headhunting. Thanks for the 30 months. Appreciate you being here. Let's go get another outfit here. Spite, frenzy, crow's foot, heart of ice, attacking a frozen, stunned, or rooted enemy reduces. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Get gastronomy. The effect of food increases. But that's one of the 3 Martys we have to get, huh? Meaning, like, we have to select that. I think this is what we do. Why, if we roll our... I think we re-roll the grenade, huh? It's so expensive to roll, though. Could you imagine if we hit it, though? Could you imagine if we hit it? Man, I would love for someone to make a mod for this game that turns us into like a slot machine. Worth it? Should we fish? 2 times damage incoming. All right, you talked me out of it. You talked me out of it. That's fair. If we had enough to spin it twice, I would do it. All right, new area, new tech, new us. Guardian's Haven. Please have some. Please. I shouldn't even ask for it. Oh, look at that backpack slot. I'm gonna please ask for some great music, but I just have a feeling it's already gonna be good music. What does Scarface have to do with Pelicans? Achievement hot and cold. +1. +1 spam in the chat for an additional unlock. Now sitting at 52. Officially halfway, 50% done with PIECED Picante. Okay. What does Scarface have to do with Pelicans? Is this a boss? I thought it was a level.
Thanks for the content, Dan.
Skeletor! Slider. Can't see us? The malaise really had its way with you. Yes, indeed. In keeping with your arrogance, which has brought nothing but ruin to the kingdom. In spite of my warnings, I am still just a rat in a cage, settle huddle. Not a shred of hope is left to us. It's not very nice, not very nice. Okay. Okay. That's not the huddle we want to settle. Mama! More dodges, more dodges, more dodges! Loot him, Dari. Okay, calm. Now it's just a matter of calm. Just a matter of calm. Oh, that's not calm. Heal me and squeeze me. No, we can't panic here. We can't panic here. No panic, just dodge. Oh, it's pushing us. How do you can't get out of that? Holy boosh. I wonder if we go new paths, if we should go down a cell. Man, that dude is tough. The yellows push, the hands squeeze. The hands of time stay with a par 9. That's crazy. I'll tell you what, these boss fights in this game are some of the most difficult and unique to learn on the first try ever. Meaning, like, you can't just go in there and be a one-time Marty. Maybe you can, but it's very difficult to. That's a fun boss. I'm here for it. I'm also here for a new outfit change in our next run. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got to the new Guardian's Haven, fought Gianticity, and came up very short. But it was a fun run. Yeah, Twitch and 8-bit, I'm with you. So I gotta be careful with all these black screen Marty. We gotta be careful. Let's go back. Quit to main menu. You did 0 giant on first try. Yeah, I think if we go a new area, we need to be a 0 Marty for sure. Streaming integration is on. Options. We'll go sound. Play. Enabled. Custom. I think I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna take a cell down and try and get that guy, huh? I mean, we're gonna do it. We got to use our new drip. We got to start a new run, right? Play enabled normie mode. Glader, I think we got that already. Appreciate the heads up though. There we go. Okay, now we're in. Looking like Karupika. What's Karupika? Mr. Karupika? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't lose in this drip. We're gonna try and take out the giant again. We just lost to him, but we need to drain this cell. How do we do it? No boss cells. Until we learn a Marty, I don't want to until we beat a Marty for the first time, then we're not going to play ball and plus. Flawless concierge. Oh yeah, we're gonna go for flawless concierge. Can we concierge and giant in the same run? Let me answer that question. We should be able to.
Brand new subscriber.
You cannot. Can't you just fight your way down? You cannot. People G. We'd have to find a way to the cavern. We could get there. Here would be our path. Promenade, ramparts, Black Bridge, Stilt Village to Clock Tower. Nope, you go right past him. Copium. Yo, TCG Talion, thanks for the sub. All right, so let's go. We're gonna. I think you guys make the call. G to go after giant. F to go after flawless guardian for drip. You guys make the call. I just don't want to accidentally bust one of these things. Bust a door. Oh, there's that. That's out the windy. And I'm not talking peppercorn. Secret. Go different routes with more boss cells. Secret. People G. Black Bridge to Mozzie could be a good run. Yeah, I want to beat a boss we haven't beaten yet. Monstro's Eye. Twerk rules. 2016.
Dang sub.
Thank you for the dang sub. I appreciate it. What was the vote? Are we going to? Are we trying to gold?
Nothing better than starting your day with some pace.
Yo, whoever said that. Goated Quest. Thank you for the little pace Picante Subarino. I appreciate it. That freeze is for you. Chad, this is how we play Dead Cells. Oh, rare. 2 more kills and we got an unlock. People G. Arbitorium. What was the vote? Are we going for gold outfit or giant? That was the decision here. People G. 65 said drip. Okay. I'm with you. You sold your house of 10 years and moved tomorrow. Yo, congrats. Did you get another place to replace it? Are you going Antique Roadshow? Wait a second. Well, we're never taking firebrands. Get that out of here. Well, I don't want to assume. A lot of, there's people that are hitting the road. Too early to buy something, right? Too early to buy something. We just need 2 kills. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people are hitting the road, going to see the Great K Kona outdoors. There's our 30 piece. I mean, there's no way we're keeping this sword the duration. I can promise you that. I can assure you that. Take a Gib grenade. You work in mortgages? Shiny Agron. What mortgage company? Just asking. You don't have to tell me, but I'm just asking. You'd be the second person in the community that works in mortgages that we're aware of. Polaris. Is that like a regional deal? All right, shoot. Maybe you end up refinancing someone who's watching right now. You're a mortgage underwriter? A lot of fintech in the house. Fintechs? Why in chat if you work in fintech? Dan, that's not fintech. Well, I like to call it fintech because it sounds like newer. Fintech -2. You work in fun tech? You and me both. I don't know what fintech is. I just hear people say it in podcasts sometimes. Well, I just wanted to say it once in the show. All right, we won't say fintech again. Where are we going? We're going Arbitorium. So you're saying go Arbitorium and Morass, but then we can't get the gold drip that way. Chat, come on. We're going Promenade Ticity. You work in insurance? What company? Minting Fish. Arbitorium can go Ramparts. Yo, Cedric Fluffy, hope all is well, man. Hang in there. Is today dox yourself day? If we go Morass, no, we can't. How do you go Arbitorium and still fight the guy in Black Bridge? You can't do that. Or you're saying you can and we haven't unlocked it. Oh, the map doesn't show you pass. Okay. Trust falling with strangers. Brittany Furlon.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Lux on we gifted 6 months of tier 1 to Cedric Fluffy. They've gifted 12 months in the channel.
Yo, Lux, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Where the heck is our exit? Dilapidated arbitorium right there. That's kind of you. Thanks for doing that. We're playing 0 boss cells. Is that counterproductive? No, if we are getting unlocks with them, right? Oiled sword plus, infantry grenade, ice grenade. Well, how is powerful grenade that much better? We'll double nade. I got you. Yeah, it's like that everywhere, Sean. Infantry is fast cooldown. Are we? Oh, we're at gastronomy. So here's the rule. We unlock an item. We unlock an outfit. Let's go with the Juventus outfit. Juventus. Isn't Gastron from the Beauty and the Beast? Probably not worth plus. This is probably worth plussing. Spreads inflammable oil. I think. Ooh. Okay. We had to do it. We're not gonna die in this level, so let's go no mercy. Oh, we get a lot of sauce to drink now. So my thing is like just to counter learn. We can unlock a ton of unlocks in BC 0, right? Yeah, so I mean, people want us to play Tainted Lost. We haven't even played normal Maggie yet. That's okay though. I respect the skill. That's tough to not take. Yeah, I'm with you, Taylor. We need to learn the game more before we plus. Leave it, even though it's gold. Oh, it's only level 2. Secret. That's a 1 tap. All right, let's keep moving. Chicken special occasion. I think chicken is for special occasion. I don't know. I'm open to whatever the special occasion is, but chicken to me is a little bit of flooding. And I just want it to be special when we do it, just not everyday Marty. Glancing mid-run, deserved. Hey, is VDOT here? I want to know, did VDOT paste Picante this? Yeah, chicken. I mean, that's what's holding me back a little bit is chicken. Plus, I just want it to be chicken is special. We gotta have turkey. Choice of the Heirloom Minotaur. Carpenter Brute. You know what? I did really like the nail is really good in this game once you actually do what you're supposed to do with it. I can't say do what you're supposed to do with it, but G. Edwin's 07. Thanks for the support. People G.
Go.
Pog.
Keep it moving. Use the nail too much, it makes you bad at other weapons. I got you. Watch out for this Marty right here. This guy is a run ender if you're not careful. And that run. Are there good couple mod question. Why in chat if there are workshop mods for this game? And in chat if no, if you gotta like Nexus it. There are. There's got to be some. I mean, it's hard to get better quality of life, but there, because the game does such a good job. But I bet there's some good quality of life items, huh? Bunch of cosmetic mods. Big Time 67. Thanks for the in-game fireworks.
Less than 3.
Appreciate the support. All right, where are we going here? You think most mods yeet achievements? I got you. Where do we have left to go? Yeah, I was trying to swing up there. The nail must be really good in this game. The game does lore right. Got very, very luck, skill there. Well, the vote was for we're trying to 100 or we're trying to flawless this boss, so we'll see how that goes. That's the goal. That's the goal. Because apparently there's some good drip if we do it, and an achievement. The lore is resonant. I like that. I'm like, what do you mean by resident in my head? But then I'm like, a nanosecond later, I'm like, secret. Come on, give us something good. Carpenter Brute. Infantry bow, no. Balance blade. People don't like balance blade, huh? That's balance blade plus. Dent sleeper. RV Dent. Twin daggers are fun. I'm looking for overpowered. Balance blade. Damage increases 90%. Balance blade is... Oh. 10 hits in a row. But these are faster, right? The bow has synergy. Yeah, we're not gonna get rid of Frost Blast though. We'll try daggers. We'll see if we like daggers. Makes all outfits cost 1 cell. Oh, you can store a weapon. Okay, let's go hard right here. Gold legendary. Please have a golden legendary coming up, pleasies. I like the double Kylo. The double Kylos are nice, man. What? Inflict 1200 damage to the most dangerous. Is this great for boss fights? I've never seen this. Whistle Pog. Oh, what? Best, we just found the best skill in the game. You won't believe what they put in Dead Cells 2022. Oh, baby. You versus the you she told you about. Wow. That's kind of nice, huh? Cooldown's not insane either. Freeze me. Secret, secret, secret. So if you were saying secret here, it's right back there. BYOG. Let's change our stuff here. Let's go balanced diet just for this run. Not going more ass. How did he get this? Luck, luck, skill, skill. Skill, skill, luck, luck. You get the giant whistle from fighting the giant. Okay, we're good. BYOG. Bring your own guts. Legendary items aren't only from unlocked items. You can just... What are the odds to pull that? Legendaries. That means money transport is run out.
Let's go.
I'm actually, you know what? Can we get some easy clap in the chat for the mods? I'm actually moving some save VODs over to the mod hard drive. 9 gigabytes is enough copium. Windows 10, Marty. There's stuff other than Windows 10. Let's just record in 360p. Windows 11. People use Windows 11. You're on Linux. What browser do you use in Linux? 9 gigabytes is enough even when it's empty. Chrome. Tux Racer. Is that the Penguin? Is that the Penguin one? Upgrade to 11. Yeah. Any kind of updates like Mixer updates, critical Windows update, virus updates. I don't update anything because it just throws a monkey wrench into the streaming setup. Is Tux the Penguin browser? Good to know our computer is very hackable. Tux is the Linux mascot, a penguin. So you get to surf the internet with a penguin? All right, we just freed up about 17 gigs there. That's my computer. One more button and we should be good here. All right, we're continuing the run here. Thank you guys for your patience. Trevor Jolly, thanks for the support and the in-game fireworks. Sounds like you're in a Zoom meeting. I saw this TikTok probably about a week ago. This guy made like a 5-minute looping video of himself, and he just looped it in. Oh, there was a secret there. And he just looped it in a Zoom call. I'm not recommending this, but so he could like play video games or something instead of be in the meeting. I'm not endorsing it, but I'm just saying. It was like he said the only weird part was he was drinking like coffee, because it looped. It would go from drinking coffee to like putting it back in the cup from his mouth. But it was like a 50-person Zoom call, so he said it was one that not a lot of people like would call him, you know, he'd have to report for. I think we just get out of here. I'm gonna go ramparts. Let's go rampies. At that point, you wouldn't turn your camera on, but I think it was like you have to. The company policy is to turn it on. Ferris Bueller'd it. All right, pump. We're pumping outfits here. Juventus out. Juventus jersey. Forge me. Oh, you can only buy YOLO one time. Schematics or combo? I think we want combo, right? That's really good. Faster cooldown. Let's go combo. I'm with you. Your new team lead wants everyone to use cameras if we're comfortable with it. What if you just say, no, I'm really not comfortable with it. Or I don't have a webcam. What happens? I'm available between the hours of 9:15 and 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything else, you're going to have to not reach out to me. I will say though, man, I know everything has its drawbacks, but working from home, I mean, at absolute minimum, you get double monitor Twitch tech. Where before, if you watched the show from work, you had to be like a little corner Marty, where you like just had it maybe like shrunk down in the corner. And then when someone hit the corner of the cubicle, you quick alt-tabbed it. Look, I used to work in an office. You're what the French call la croissant, settle huddle. Not even that. The office had VPNs that wouldn't allow you access to Twitch. Just get me in touch with your HR. Just get me in touch with your HR. I'll get it cleared. I'll talk to HR. What if I could offer you maximum pogs if you un-VPN the VPN? What do you think they would say? Secret. If you saw secret, there's our secret. Who's this bozo? What's a pog? I mean, I would want, sugar lumps.
Cool.
I used to be a corner of the screen Marty at work until I started the WFHicity.
No, Sugar Lumps, thanks for the support. I would 100%, if it was a small company and someone's like, yo, Dan, HR or the company is not letting me watch Twitch at the office, but I think if you talk to him or her, whoever's in charge, that there was a chance that they would unlock Twitch, I would 100% do that. And I wouldn't even think twice about it. Normal IT policy is, hold on, I gotta read that. Normal IT policy is you give them nothing until their boss asks for it. What do you mean you give them nothing? What? You're talking access? No, I know, I get it. That's why, like, I would do the talking for you. You'd be like, hey, my legal counsel wants to speak to you. Twitch streamer contacts my boss, not clickbait. Wait, so you're telling me if you work in IT, you don't give people that work for the company, you don't give them access to stuff? Unless they ask for it? All right, looks like this is gonna win out, so let's take it. Yeah, because there's a million websites out there that are potentially harmful. Just tell them not to go to those websites. IT problem solved. Jeez. I mean, do you want me to punch a hole in your router too to open up a few ports? I can do that. Where did our thing go? Yeah, just all right. We got to pay a little bit of attention here because we're a one-hit Marty, but also we're 8 kills away from good wood. There's a couple right there. A little dangerous up here, but you know what? Okay, 5 more kills, pleasies. Three more kills. Did that kill count? It did. One more kill. All right, we're in this. And we got the look at the gold skull in the bottom right corner. Dude, I'm a big fan of this whistle. Secret, 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 secret. But dude, cherries. Look, I'm not gonna talk about it because, like, let's just carefully breach the topic of fruit and vegetable base emojis and what they're used for. I just learned that cherry emojis were not necessarily cherry emojis. We're not going to get into any more than that. Emoji. That's way better, huh? Infantry's faster, right? I feel like we should take that. A lot of money, but I mean, here's my thing on internet passwords. I feel like we could go down there. You think if we go down to the left, are we gonna get hurt? Infantry doesn't gib. Think we can go down there? Throw face to check. It's all right. Someone wants their 39x payout. It's all right. That's all right. 39x payout. If that's how you want to win it, you're not going to get it that way. I can promise you that. Secret, 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 secret. I will say this though. Like if you're in a position where you can, like, if you work with people or you're in, you know, I don't know the best way to say, in charge of people, just make them happy, forehead, you know? Just makes everything better for everyone. In a leadership position. What did I say? I'm sure I said the 1990s version of it. Leadership position. Yeah, whatever the vernacular is. You don't even know what I said. Yeah, take one of these. The heck's my where's my human resources? There it is. No. You think we're not bending the knee to this piece? That's what you get, man. I'd say that was worth it for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, I don't know much about much, and I don't know when stuff changed or whatever, but
Holy burst!
How why? Look for green leaves, green teas, green leaves, green tea leaves. That's a green leaf. That's a very DAE key. But like, I don't know when it got lost in the sauce, but like being in a leadership position doesn't mean you have to be like Commando Marty. You know, I don't know. Deserved that hit. Deserved. Secret. So if you said secret here, meant secret was back here. Secret challenge rift. We haven't had one of those in a minute. All right, we got this. By the way, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Whether you're tuned in and you're WFH, or you're just home from home, or it's the evening, or if you're Brett Anadoluski and you're just getting off work. Poison enemies that wound you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat? Wait, why am I picking this? Carpenter Brute. Yo, Zayd, thanks for the 5 gifted.
Can we get some dang
You don't have to do that.
in the chat, please?
But I appreciate it. What the heck, Zane? We hit those. Appreciate the support. Settle Huddle. Arceus, thank you for the new Pokemon game. Why in chat if you like the new Pokemon game, and in chat if no? Did I miss something? Did I miss something in that room? Let's get out of here. I think we're done. It should be better to be 60. You got a shiny. So I've seen a lot of people said they got shinies. It's got to be shinies have to be way more non-rare in that, huh? Dude, we got to go down here. Where's that Chamber of Minkus? There's a free, it's 50-50 shinies. I hope we get a shiny in our Nuzlocke today. We're due. New Pokemon game is a good step in the right direction. You've got 3 shinies already. You get a shiny, you get a shiny, everyone gets a shiny. The game is not great, but has some cool ideas. That normally means the second one's going to be better. What does Arceus mean anyways? Oh, I thought that was what's it called? A Wolverine item. Apollo is really negative about ... What was the rest of that? Arceus is the god of the Pokemon universe. How do you know that? Where did you guys vote, by the way? Where are we going? Okalore? They didn't say anything about Arceus in Fire Red. What did Apollo say about the new Pokemon game? It's negative about all the Pokemon games. Where are we going here? Black Bridge? That's our only option, right? Yeah, Black Bridge. All right. Prop bet. Will we hit list the boss? I'm guessing the last bet was will we survive that floor? Freeze and dodge and squeeze me. That's good. All right. We don't lose in these shoes. Sire. We'll take a Juventus jersey. Brett Andaluski's favorite soccer team. I don't know if Brett likes soccer. Specialist or more money? Let's have more money. Just use lots of freezies. We are due. Slow down thaw spreads to enemies. Victims freeze. Upon thawing, they bleed. I mean, we gotta plus it. Plus it. Give me good. Give me good. That was a risk, huh? Who is good? What is good for this boss? Next melee after a skill, right? We need that. That's how we win this boss fight. Flawless. This is big for Pace Picante. We can hit list this Marty. Okay, a lot of Y button. We get some boy. Can we get some boy in chat for good luck? Boy. Come on, baby. Breezy pleasy. Breezy pleasy. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No! Oh. Come on, baby. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, where are you? We got two passive, man. Too passive. This was a good combo to beat him too. Too passive. Too passive. We can get him though. We can get the drip. Man, blood. I'm not gonna lie. Blood was pumping on that. There was the blood was pumping on that. It's still pumping right now. It's pumping because we're close. I think like we got to be like, we were probably 80% passive there. We got to be like 50-50 ball. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get that next run. Yeah, I mean, we were playing scared. Let's just playing scared for sure. Slumbering Sanctuary is where we're going. We're trying to go Cavern again to beat that boss. L2 Stilt Village. They got players too, yeah. Still more bosses to hitless. You can't go Cavern. Stilt Village. Free. You guys are in full control. Yeah, let's go Stilt Town. I'm with you. Whoever worked on the game's music did a phenomenal job. And the fact there's an 8-bit version of it. You don't just put in an 8-bit filter. Oh, I forgot we haven't seen the Kylo crabs in a while. Secret. Yo, D41A, what's good? That's for you, that little chop right there. Shot, they got players. Are we done with the hit list? You can only go 30-60, that's all. Pleasey. That's worse. Awful deeps. You can always do 60 hitless, and I thought there was a max on how many of those you can do. Ooh! Did you see that guy get yeeted off the edge of eternity? Carpenter Brute. Sire. He literally closed his fist. You're not wrong. All right, we're good. This is a good run, man. Tell me it's a good run without telling me this is a good run. 60 hitless max. Every boss you hitless is +1 for pace. You have to hitless. Wait, are you telling me you have to hitless every boss in the game for full Picante? Y in chat for yes, N in chat for no. Even like Super Shredder? Oh, look, it was if Pace Picante was easy. No, I would not. It just may extend our timeline. That's all. Heck, do we get out of here? That's all. Just a little timeline extension. Yeah, if Paste Picante was easy, they wouldn't put it in a jar. I'm with you. I mean, now knowing that, I don't know what our deadline is. We have to come up with a feasible. A feasible DL. There we go. I mean, I can only imagine the pogs when we get our first no-hit boss. I don't want spoilers, but I'm hoping that every time we hitless a boss, it's new drip plus plus. $20.30. There's 172 hours in and you have 81 of 105. Hold my cup of Picante. If you want to see a couple unlocks here. Only 2% have hitless the boss, the hardest boss. Yeah, but how many people have Picante'd Isaac? I think that's about 2%. 2% Isaac Picante. But we can do it. Sabalba's house. We had a bunch of Estus, didn't we? We had Estus and a whistle, and we were thinking about Sabalba and Anakin Skywalker. The whistle was great, though. Whistle tech, strongest skill in the game. That's pretty good. Good run.